guys, I hope everyone is having a lovely day. I am intuitively Izzy. I am very new at this, and I want to try and share my voice because that is the message that I keep receiving, that I need to share my voice. So hopefully this is the capacity that I'm supposed to be doing it in. If not, we will find out. I got this message when I was having a hot girl shower last night. And by that I mean I was sitting in the bath having an edible and crying. Except the crying did not end up happening because I got this message instead. So, ends up working out, right? But I was crying or wanting to cry out of frustration, out of anger, out of stress, out of sadness, out of grief, out of loss, out of worry. But it was all of those emotions that actually led me to sitting down here today and recording this video. It wasn't something that I had been, like, I started this channel to keep myself accountable. But it's also partially because I didn't know how it was that I was supposed to be sharing my message. I thought it was supposed to be more tarot. It's still possible. It could be. I could end up doing 5 different other things. I have no idea what's ahead. And part of what was stopping me from doing this was because of the unknown of what if I make a fool of myself, or what if nobody watches these videos, or what if nobody resonates with them? All of the above. I don't know. But all that mentality, that lack mentality, was preventing me from actually doing this, actually changing my life. Because while Spirit is able to actually have a large hand in it, there's no such thing as coincidences. It's all for divine purpose. It's also my responsibility to do the damn thing. Because Spirit can put so much in my path, can lead me down the road, but if I don't actually take a first step forward, where are we gonna go? Nowhere. We're gonna stay stuck. So this is all happening to lead me exactly where I'm meant to be. Or at least I hope. I know that if you are part of the same collective that I am a part of, you have been feeling the frustration and the sadness and the anger that has been permeating us for the last 48 to 72 hours. I have been in the trenches. The trenches. I was going through it. I was in a piss poor attitude. But if I wasn't, I wouldn't have had this realization that this is what I'm meant to be doing. That in order to be authentic to myself, in order to show up as my true self, I have to realize that I am as worthy as anybody else of getting on here and sharing a message. Weird. It's just really weird to me because I am like, who am I that I think I can have a message to share? That I am getting spiritual downloads, that other people are going to resonate to what it is that I have to say. But universe, spirit, God, whatever you want to say, whatever word it is that you want to put towards it all, has shown me that in order for me to get to where I need to be in life, in order to progress to Breakthrough Day 15, regulating your nervous system, make space. That's from the Chani app. That's a sign. Which is fabulous because I was quite literally doing yoga for the first time in like a year probably. I had the urge. Besides doing this video today, I've done a lot of things that have made me uncomfortable, that I have been saying that I was going to do, but I haven't done, that have been kind of ruminating in the back of my head, things that I have been scared to do. So this is it. This is me putting my best foot forward and trying new things. I might fail at a couple of them. That's entirely possible. But you know what? Failing is the only way that you actually can learn. Like, it's an opportunity to grow. It's an opportunity to make yourself better. You don't know what you don't know. And until you put yourself out there, you're supposed to know if it ends up working out. Spirit is here to help guide you, but you need to actually take the first step. And I am saying this message to myself as much as I am to anyone else, because I need to speak for my soul. I need to teach. I have always felt like I've been guided to teach. I just didn't know in what capacity. But I will always be a student just as much as I am a teacher. But at the point that I'm in my journey, I've been on this journey for about 6 years now. I have to realize that I am a million light years ahead of where I was even a year ago. Heck, 5 months ago, I was going through a dark night of the soul, and I didn't want to believe it because I had just gone for one. I was like, there's no way. There's no way I'm going through another one. 2. In a year. Excuse me? Anyway, I was in a really low point, and by actually getting into my soul and understanding what it is that I'm meant to have in life, that I'm deserving and worthy of being my most authentic self, of having people show up for me, of showing up for other people, of acknowledging that I'm not a burden, that people want to help me, just like I want to help other people. At this point in my journey, I just know that I need to help others. And hopefully I can use my yapping superpowers for that. It's a lot easier not to try. It's easier to stay comfortable. It's easier to stay where you are, because what if the grass isn't greener on the other side? What if life is more challenging? What if it's more difficult? What if there's more trials and tribulations? What if it's good? What if you're exactly where you're supposed to be? What if you trust the process and realize that everything that you were going through is happening for you? It's not happening to you. It's all happening to lead you exactly where you're meant to be. There's no such thing as coincidences in this life, or at least it's not something that I believe in. There's just so many insane little instances, insane little things that there's no way it can be a coincidence. It can't be anything but divine intervention. The smallest things, the smallest little signs, is just Spirit's way of saying, I'm here, you're here, we're here together, we're here co-creating this. It's going to be okay. You're where you're meant to be. Even if it feels like it's not where you're supposed to be. I am living my most authentic version of myself. I am living genuinely what probably would have been my dream life as a kid. I never had a career or a job aspiration. I just knew that I wanted to talk to people and interact with people and just get to bring joy. And I'm able to do that in my actual career profession currently. I work retail, but I work at Barnes & Noble, which would have been clearly, I have 2 other bookshelves that you can't see from this angle. Clearly something that I am passionate about. In fact, there was a really long time where I thought that it was kind of like the extent of what I was supposed to be doing was I was supposed to be sharing my voice by whether it's writing, whether it's editing. I knew that I had to share my voice. I didn't think it was going to be in this capacity. But that's not even the point. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm living a life that I genuinely, as a child, my inner child would have been very happy to live. My inner child just wanted to play and relax and talk, to be around people and to enjoy life. And that is exactly what I try to emulate every day. It's difficult trying to be like, okay, I am living my dream life, but it's because of being here and doing this and surrounding myself with the people that I love and that love me by doing things that fulfill me and make me happy. Well, yes, I might not be exactly where I want to be. I am healing. I'm at a point in this journey where I know that I need to embrace where I am now because it's not going to last forever. Everything could change in a week. Everything has changed in the last month even for me. Nothing is staying the same, and there's that fear of what if this is it? What if this is as good as it gets? But what if it gets better? I know it's going to get better. I know that I have so much more life to live. I know that I have so much more that I have to give. Not trying to rhyme, but hey, here we are. And I know that there's so much more that I am meant to receive. I know that my 5D doesn't fully match my 3D currently, but it doesn't mean that I can't feel it, that I can't feel it coming, that I know that even though it's scary, even though I don't know what's going to happen, I don't know what's going to happen in terms of my career, I don't know what's going to happen in terms of love, I don't know what's going to happen. I just know that everything is going to be okay because I'm trusting the process. I don't know. I think I'm tapped out. I really hope that this resonates with somebody. I hope that you guys actually want to continue listening to me. I have a couple other videos planned, so please subscribe, share, like the video. I don't know what else you're supposed to do or say, but yeah, I am going to do this. I am going to keep myself accountable, and I am going to continue posting, even though it's uncomfortable. So make sure that you subscribe so you can see more of me. Bye.